Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. Today I have a pretty spicy 1vx I wanted to show you guys. So without further ado, let's get right into that PvP commentary. The land our incinerate right there, into the parry, into the backstab, but sadly we don't get the crit. We're going to chug our potion here, staying at relatively full HP. And now we're going to look to get some more autos in. As we look to get the Flechet on top of this guy, we're going to look for another parry. It connects, and we're going to switch back to our Fire Staff, use Incinerate, dotting them up. We're going to use Burnout going right through both opponents, and he succumbs to our fire right there. So now it's just a 2v1. I evade right through the Shockwave right there, into a parry, rolling right behind him, into an Incinerate. Once again there, getting our dots up. And just putting on the pressure with our Fire Staff here. As he looks to close the gap, I'm going to try and feed some more autos. I go for the parry because I thought he was going to play relatively aggressive. But I thought I get some nice auto evades on this guy there, chunking him down further. I go for another Incinerate there, putting on the dots, putting on the pressure as much as I can here. But that pesky little healer just doesn't seem to stop healing this guy. And I'm going to look to get some nice heavy weaves in, chunking him down further. We try and Flechet right on top of him, but he stuns me out of it. Nice job to him. As I go for another Incinerate, it actually hits onto the healer here, so I decide to switch my focus since this guy is keeping the hammer user alive for far too long, and I've had enough of him. Now I see more people joining the fray, so I decide to roll outside the fort here, drink some water. You gotta stay hydrated. As I do that, the Musket player comes out by himself, so I look to feed in some auto attacks before he gets back up. I roll on top of him, try to get the Incinerate, but the spear user kicks me right in the face there into the sweep combo. I roll out just in the nick of time there, avoiding the gravity well. I get a massive burnout right there, dotting them up further. As I go back, I look for another Incinerate, but sadly, I was just out of range. And I want to evade back and then Flechet right through both of them right there, trying to confuse them by going through the enemy. We're going to connect two autos into a fireball right there, into our burnout, chunking him down further. We're trying to feed our last desperate auto, and it connects just in time before the stun hits. We get a massive Incinerate now on this guy, poking him down further. And just before he's about to succumb to our auto attacks, he chugs his potion at the last second. He flees in fear, and we're going to turn our attention to the healer. He succumbs very quickly to our auto attacks. We're going to use Burnout here to catch up to our foe, who's desperately trying to run away here with his tail between his legs. He pops Berserk there for the movement speed there, making it relatively hard to hit him with some auto attacks. He's very fast now. I'm looking to connect a few auto attacks to poke him down further, but he's just so fast. We end up connecting 3 auto attacks right there in a row, using Burnout once again there to try and close the distance, landing all our abilities right now, but he's still not dying. And now he has Musket support, so we're going to chug our potions here and just hide behind this rock and regen HP. As I do that, I notice my potions aren't full, so I go into my inventory to try and make sure my potions are full for this fight. And now I see 2 people on the rock, and the Musket user once again isolated, so I'm going to try and burn out on top of them and finish him off before he gets any support from the healer. We hit a massive parry into the Incinerate, but it's sadly not enough to take him out. We roll into the Flechet backstab, but he rolls just in the nick of time there, avoiding death. Nice roll to him. And now I have to worry about the healer healing this guy. He gets relatively 1 HP. His Undying passive is procced, but now he has the pesky little healer to heal him back up. Go for another Incinerate. It connects just onto the healer, and I've had enough with this guy, so we're going to Flechet right on top of him, try and burst him down. He dodges out of my parry. Nice dodge to him. We're going to pop him with a fireball, continue to put the pressure out with my auto attacks, and we hit him with that nice last auto attack, confirming the kill. I go for an Incinerate on this guy, but he dodges out of it. Nice job to him. And I see another Musket user coming out to put the pressure on me. Immediately burn out to him to pop a potion here, connect an auto into the fireball. He perishes immediately. I Flechet right through him there to get the cooldown reset so I can close the gap between me and my opponent. I go for another parry. It connects. I switch back to my Fire Staff into the Incinerate there, dotting him up once again. Now we're going to look to finish off with our few auto attacks there. He eventually succumbs to our last auto.